I'm not on the bank as you can see today, but I'm in my kitchen and I'm going to show you how to make some boilies. So this is going to make you about half a kilo, 750 grams of boilies maybe. What you'll need is soya flour, semolina and ground rice, and what you do, you can get these from Tesco's. A big Tesco's sells all of that stuff, and you need your scales. What you do is you put 4 ounces of soya flour, hopefully these boilies, I'm doing a new flavour of them. They're not going to be chilly this time. And hopefully, if I do, I might do a night on the weekend down lakeside, and I'm going to try them out. So 4 ounces of soya flour. Just open this. 4 ounces of this ground rice. Into a bowl with the soya flour, and then you've got 8 ounces of semolina. This is your base mix, so you just add 8 ounces of this semolina. Just cut this moving open. There's 8 ounces of that, and next year on Monday I helped out clearing out Green Ridge Lake, and I was wading in there, and I know a few spots, and next year I'm gonna do an annual ticket there at Green Ridge Lake because they're making that up. They're turning it into a really nice carp lake. Even though it hasn't got the biggest fish in, biggest fish go up to, well, which we netted yesterday was £20, 12 ounce, called smallmouth, and £20 12 ounce smallmouth, and hopefully, because they've taken out a load of carp and put 52 doubles back in, they should grow pretty quick now. So. Because last time that smallmouth come out was at £18, so I'm going to be fishing that next year. And I've just made up a base mix there with all that. Then you need to crack 4 eggs in a bowl with that, and then you add your flavouring, whichever flavouring you want. I'm going to do this secret flavouring for my ones, but it should work. And I'm just going to do that, and I'll show you once I've done that. Right, welcome back to Slacklines. Just cracked all the eggs in the bowl. If you can see, I'll just check one more time. Yep. So just cracked and whisked the eggs in the bowl, and I've put my flavouring in, and I've brought a fish and bake flavour this time. And it says on the bottle how much you should put with 500 grams of base mix. So I put 2.5 millilitres of it in with the eggs, and it's really strong. So that's in there, all whisked up. And when I was at the Carp Society on Sunday, where I brought those flavourings, I also brought C. Seymour's do a baked dye, so I got it in fluoro purple, fluoro pink and fluoro blue. But for this one, since it's winter, I'm going to try go with a real bright colour this time and see what happens. So, whoa, as you can see with that, real bright. So what I'm going to do with this, doesn't say amount that you need, but I'm just going to add a teeny bit in there since it's so bright, and see what happens. And then once I've done that, I'll show you what to do next. So then basically after you've done this, you tip all the eggs and the flavouring into the mixing bowl that you've got, and add this base mix little by little, and then you'll turn out with a dough. So I'll turn the camera off, do all that, and I'll show you when I've got it into a dough. Right, now I've made the dough, as you can see, in a nice round bowl. Still got a lot of base mix left, so I'm going to knead it in there till it's all nice, hard. It's alright dough at the moment actually, but so I might have some left over for the next mix maybe. Next mix I might do it in red and like blue, or red and purple or something. But yeah, so now you've done this mix in it, since I've got the proper one, last time I didn't do it, I had it with like, because since I did chilli, you can't really get chilli flavour in fish and bait, so, well I didn't anyway, so when I cooked it, it smelled a little bit of chilli, whereas this one, you can still smell it now, because normally some of the like base mix takes the flavours out of it. So when you've cooked it, air dried it and everything, I air dried mine for about 24 hours, just in my like porch or something, and then then after that I get little tubs or like sandwich bags and stuff, get them in there, get some of the flavouring that you've got that you used from with the put in the base mix, add a drop of that on it, shake it, and the body should soak that stuff in. It's like how you make pop-ups up really. With the pop-ups you let them air dry for ages and keep on soaking the flavour into them, so just keep the flavour going, topping up in it, and hopefully you should have a real good smelling bait which will catch you a few fish. But as you can see, it's a real nice colour, this one. First time using the CC Moores colour, and yeah, so once I've done this, I will turn the camera off. In the next clip you'll probably see me rolling the bait and boiling them, but in a minute I'm going to look on the Google and stuff to search up how to steam your boilies, because most of the people that steam them, the good thing with steaming boilies is that the water don't take the flavouring out of it, whereas if you boil it, the flavouring gets taken out with the water sometimes. So I'm going to see how to do that, but if I can't, I'll do it the usual way and just boil them. And so, or get the mix done, or when I think it's done, so knead it all into that, and then I will turn the camera on to roll them. Right, I've made the dough up now, as you can see, nice dough. What I've done is just rolled it into a sausage. I've got my sausage gun here, just going to fill it up with some. And then you got to boil some water obviously, but when but for Christmas I'm going to get a steamer, so I'm going to be steaming my boilies next year. I've homemade this sausage gun thing, because out of like a silicone thing. So that's that. Then you've got your rolling table here, and well, you don't really need a rolling table, but just helps you out to have one if you want perfectly round boilies. But so I'll just roll all of this out, and I'll show you when it's done after that. Right, so that's the end of this. Here's my finished batch of boilies, made up about a kilo there. In the recipe where I said 4 eggs, it was 6 eggs. Sorry about that, because I had some leftover mix, so I added 2 more eggs, and it went about right. I added about 2.5 ml of flavouring with this, so it was alright, and they still smell good. That's them. Nice mix in it, quite hard, and they break up in the water quite quick as well. Well, I'll give it about 72 hours. So, because some boilies don't break up in the water and just stay there for weeks. And that's the inside of them. Not properly dried yet, but looks like it. Anyway. What you got to do now is either what I'm going to do is get my air dry bag in and air dry it in the porch for about 24 hours, and then I'm going to put them in a tub, add a drop of flavouring, mix it all in, leave for another 24 hours so they soak in the flavouring again, and then freeze them. And so that's how I make my boilies. Hopefully you've learned a few tricks or actually how to make them, and thanks for watching.